Hi, welcome to another creative conversation.
Hello, everyone.
I don't know, hold on, everybody. We're getting Instagram set up.
All right. All right. Now we are live, Fox 5, on the Instagram.
Now we are. All right, here we are. Uh oh.
I think that was me. I just got rid of it.
Okay.
Hello, everybody. Hello,
Hello,
hello. Thank you
everybody.
for coming in.
Thank you for joining us.
I
Uh
hope
oh.
you can all see me. Let me make sure. All right. Hey, y'all. We got to get all our platforms together.
Yes. Yes.
All right.
So, welcome to another episode of Creative Conversation.
Yes, episode 14 to be
I
exact.
cannot believe that it's episode
That
14.
is so crazy.
This is wild for sure.
Yes,
For sure.
yes.
This is
Hey,
so wild.
twin.
This is so
All
wild.
right.
But if this is your first time joining
Woo.
us, Taylor and I go live
Brit, hey,
every Sunday
girl.
night. We try to do between the 6 to 7 o'clock hours.
Yes,
Today has been crazy.
yes,
This weekend has been crazy.
yes.
I was moving. It's just a lot of stuff. So
Good stuff, but a lot of stuff.
good stuff. Hey, Britt, welcome.
Hey, girl.
Welcome.
Yes,
Welcome.
creative conversation.
Yes, creative conversations.
Yes. Let me go
For
ahead
now.
and right. Look, for now, y'all, we might be onto some stuff. Keep praying. Okay,
Yes.
just keep praying.
Man, my little stand will not stand.
Uh-oh. Stand.
Stand. I'm gonna have to hold it probably. But yes, if this is your first time joining, I'm Veronica, so Creative Essex, multi-hyphenate creative.
Hey, Steven.
Coach. I do visual art
Steven.
and also poetry. And I am
Steven.
joined.
Is Lauren crying?
Uh-oh.
Okay. I'm sorry, y'all.
Oh.
I was hearing something and I wanted to make sure it wasn't my daughter. You know how your ears just be on and you be like, wait a minute, is that? But it wasn't. It wasn't. False alarm. Everything's fine, y'all.
Gotcha. Yes. And my lovely friend is joining me. I'll let her introduce herself.
Hello, everybody. I am Taylor Renee. Also a fellow multi-hyphenate creative, writing, poetry, spoken word, dancing, singing, all the things, creative coaching. Um, yes, all the things, down to the theater. Okay, yes, and as V was saying, like these conversations are just our regular conversations. Literally, we used to we always have had right, and we always have had these conversations like all the time. And at the end, we would just be like, we should have recorded this, or we should have let somebody in on this. And here we are, episode 14 later. We're doing it. So, yes, these conversations are not scripted. They are not, um, we don't really get a chance to, pre converse or anything like that.
Especially lately.
Yes, like lately, it's been like, we've been pulling to touch base lately because it's just been so much going on with both of us. Like we just, it's a season of transitions. It's a good, transition. So it's nothing crazy going on. But we want to make sure that we be consistent. We want to make sure we show up when we can, where we can, how we can. And yeah. So that's what it is. That's what it is. So thank y'all for joining in. Thank all of the familiar faces and the new faces. We have some really dope stuff coming.
Yes.
I don't know, as y'all know, we hosted our first creative cafe back in November. And it was absolutely phenomenal. It was phenomenal. Yeah, that's the word I can release. It was phenomenal. I'm trying to remember the exact date. Was it November 18th? What was the do you remember the date?
It was November 17th.
17. Because I was like, it's funny how they're like literally a month apart, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yes, and in December next week on Sunday, we will be hosting the second one.
Yes.
We are so excited, y'all. We got invited back to a beautiful hangout spot that we love, Mana Nutrition in Akakeek. So we took it and ran, and we're so excited. Registration is open. Remember, the spaces are limited intentionally because of the nature of the space. It is an intimate setting, a very safe setting, and we want to keep it that way. So you can definitely register both in person and virtually. There are some spots left in person, so feel free to grab those while you can. Yes, grab them while you can. What else we had? So it'll be the registration is pretty much the same setup as the first one. We're going to try to stay consistent with how we do the registration, especially since it's the same location. um you know Complimentary shakes, all the things. So make sure you register. If you are not familiar with Mana Nutrition, it is, like I said, a healthy hangout spot, primarily known for shakes, all things wellness, really. A lot of healthy snack options like protein donuts and just so many things. I only say those because those are my favorite right now. There are these sweet potato protein donuts that are just, I don't even know if I don't know, they from God, but I feel like if too much of them might hurt me because they're that good. I don't know, but they're bomb. Exactly. So that's part of the danger. Like, it's a reason to eat donuts.
Yeah.
It's bad. But the shakes are amazing. They were awesome.
Yes, and like she was saying, when you register, you get if you're coming in person.
Yes, in person.
Shake.
Yes.
And so just make sure you choose the flavor that you like. We name the flavors after artists that inspire us. So, but you'll be able to see like the name of the shake and then the flavor. So you can just choose the flavor that you like the best.
Yes.
But we really curated these events to be like not specifically about your skill set,
right?
Although we will help you enhance your skill sets, but more so about the entire creative. So like you as a person. So like the actual carrier of the gift, not just enhancing the gift. Because if you're not okay, then how can you effectively like move forward within your gifting and your
right.
So it was important to us that the activation and activities that we do, any workshops, anything that we do, that is really geared towards the entire creative spirit, soul, body. So yes.
So we're so excited. And speaking of body and the health aspect, all of the shakes are plant-based shakes made with, correct me if I'm wrong, water, correct?
Blended with water and ice.
Water and ice, yes. I want to make sure I say it correctly.
Shakes with water and ice.
So for those who may have, right. None of that stuff. So it ain't gonna bother you. If anything, it may just make you spend some money because you're gonna want some more shakes. Just telling you, them shakes are so good. I have to stay away from there when I know I got things to do. I have to stay away because if it was up to me, I'd have a shake. I'd probably be in there every day, maybe, and then I work from home too. I can't do that right now. Not right now. I can't do it right now. It's too tempting right now. But listen, so good. So let's get into the things. Oh my
Let's
gosh.
get into all of the things. So, how are you feeling as we are approaching the next Creative Cafe? Like, what are you looking forward to?
What am I looking forward to? Oh my gosh. I am looking forward to, obviously, I'm looking forward to going further, right? I really, really want to go further. A dope artist just dropped in, a couple of them actually. Kai, the Faceless Creative, Hey Girl, and Errol Hauser. So good to see you. He's a dope artist, dope music. Feel free to take the plug. But anyway,
Oh yes, and what
yes.
they have
And there's
joined
somebody else,
us?
Cardo 20747. Cardo 20747.
Cardo, welcome, baby.
Yes, want to make sure we acknowledge y'all. Thank y'all for joining.
Yes, tonight we are like setting our expectation and
Yes.
talking about the next Creative Cafe event that will be happening on December 18th.
From 4 to 7 p.m.
So the links, if you want to register, are in our bio.
Yes. But yes. So what am I? So obviously, I'm expecting to go further, because I expect each one to be progressive. So I'm expecting for it to be, for it to meet me where I am. Yes, I'm expecting it to meet me where I am. I do believe that I am further along than I was the previous event, because the events are not just, listen, okay. So listen, the events are not just for you all, they're for us too. And we got to witness what that was like firsthand last event, because last event we did not get to, we had planned to do them together beforehand, but did not get to do them together beforehand. And I think it was strategic. The activations, I'm sorry. That's what I'm talking about. Yes. And I think that was by design, because we got to authentically experience that with everyone else. And so I think that's beautiful. I think that it's necessary. I feel like we would know if we have to do them ahead of time just to test or make sure things work out. But I think it's purpose in not doing it ahead of time so that we can experience it with those who are there. So yeah. So with that being said, I just feel like that last event, um, especially during your activation, I noticed that I am doing more, what, how can I put, I'm trying to put it without giving our intimacy away. But no, I will say that I did more, I was not afraid to be a child more. I was not afraid to just, like, even if that meant doing nothing, like I just did nothing. And I noticed I did more of that intentionally, like intentionally doing nothing, not apologizing for not doing anything. And there would be moments where I would catch myself where I'm like, okay, you're doing, not that I'm doing too much, but you've just been doing, and it's time to not do. So just stop doing stuff. And I would just intentionally stop doing stuff. Um, I haven't progressed to where I'm intentionally not doing things and replacing them with more childlike things, like more things that bring out that inner child in me. But I feel like that's where I'm going next. I feel like next I will be at a place where I am intentional about those nothing spaces, and I have things in place there to just cultivate my imagination, if that makes sense, like play on my imagination. Yes. And then with the second activation, I feel like I'm further along because I've been conscious of how I talk to myself. So like what was exposed at the last event, I'm way conscious of it, and I'm like, yeah, yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
No, that's pretty much what I was saying. Yeah.
Girl, I definitely feel like that exposure was everything.
Yeah.
Because oftentimes, I've heard it said like that whatever God reveals, He's ready to heal. Like you know what I mean? Like, and when things start coming to the surface, it's almost like God is like putting His finger on it, like here,
Woo.
Just having the
girl.
Just having the awareness to be like, okay. Like there was a time in my life where he would be putting his finger on stuff, and I'd be like, no, no,
Mhm.
ow.
I don't
it's
hurt.
like, you know, when you have something wrong as a child and somebody's trying to help you, you might need to put some peroxide on it or some alcohol.
Yes.
You don't want to because it hurt. Like, I used to really be like that. Like, no, it's hurting. No, we're not doing it. And I would just leave it. Leave it alone.
Don't touch it. Nobody touch it.
Right?
Yes.
But now it's like, okay, no, let's get the peroxide. Let's get the alcohol.
Yeah.
Let's get this thing cleared up, you know. So
yes,
just hearing that, like, it was just like touched me because I'm in the same space. Like after your activation, it's definitely brought awareness and like brought everything to the surface where I'm like, wow. You have to ask yourself, like, oh wait, I'm trying not to get way too much, but like really consulting with yourself about how you feel about things. You know, and then you know, I've realized from there, other things have like gone on as far as like looking further into myself, like how do I actually feel about my life, and realizing, and I think I shared this with you, but realizing that I have like there's a lot of great things happening, and I'm actually happy. But I was not, and because a friend of mine was like, "I'm so happy for you," like based on some things that she knows is happening in my life. And I was like, "Yeah," I'm happy. But then, and when I said it, I was like, "But you don't sound happy. Like you're not like emoting. Like you're not even giving off happiness." I was just like, "Yeah, I'm happy." So I was like, you know, dang, I had to really like look at myself and say, okay, so why are you not like stepping into the joy fully? Like, why are you not like it? Like, you know, and I realized if you can be in gratitude and not really experience it, I've just been telling myself that I'm grateful. Yes. But I'm like, I actually want to experience it in real time. Yeah. I want to have that experience with the Lord. Like, so that's what I'm cultivating now. Ooh. So that's what I'm looking forward to for the 18th. Is like, I love that. Really getting in there and like making that my intention. Yeah. I love that. Set the intention for the new year also. Like, really, this is the year like of me being in joy. Like really being inside of joy, embodying joy, like reaping the benefits of joy. You know, when I think about like the joy of the Lord is our strength, like I'm like, man, maybe I'm so tired because I refuse to like live in this joy. Live in the joy. Oh my gosh. Like God has just shown me some different things. Wow. So that's really, and then in conjunction with the activation that I did, like really embodying like the freedom to create without worrying about mistakes. Like that's my intention. I want people to come to the event and then leave feeling like they're free to create without worrying about making mistakes. Like just really stepping into what it means. Like when you were a child, yes, and you first realized that you were an artist, like what that felt like how can we live in those moments? Even when we're doing things for like a corporate structure or whatever, like whatever your creative gift is, even when you're operating in business, how can I have moments, at least moments of like when you feel like alive, like when your 7-year-old self can look at your however old self and say, like that's who I saw when I first had this dream. You know? I'm ready to go viral. I'm sorry, my dad was being funny in the background. So he ready to go viral, but no, for real.
Hey guys, this is my dad. Oh my
I
god.
tell you, this is my move.
Oh.
Oh my god.
I'm so sorry. Oh my god. We trying to convince him to be the live entertainment at Creative Cafe.
Listen,
No.
come on.
I can dance.
Yes. Come on. Come dance. Yep. God. I'm sorry, but no.
But welcome the girl.
Yes.
Angie Cruz. Welcome. And T the
Yes.
poet.
T the poet jumped in. Yeah.
Welcome.
Welcome y'all. Welcome.
We are talking about Creative Cafe.
Yes.
This is the second one that we're hosting. It is on December 18th in Acton Peak, Maryland. We also have virtual options. So just check the link in my bio, also in Taylor's bio. Yes.
Yes. On both platforms, Facebook and Instagram. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The link is on the screen now.
Awesome.
And you can also it's in the Facebook events also.
Yes.
Search Creative Cafe for everybody on Facebook. And
Yes,
if you're on
yes.
YouTube, the link is right
Mhm.
here.
So excited.
Sister, she got her ticket.
Yes,
Come on,
girl.
girl.
Yes.
Let's go.
Yes. I know an artist who said she'll be getting hers this week too. And I think it's 2 other people that will be getting theirs, if I'm not mistaken. So
Come on.
excited.
I'm so excited. But that, my intention really, I really want people to leave feeling free to create without mistakes, without worrying about making mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I
And
love
to experience that initial spark that you had as a child when you first received your dream.
Yeah, I think that also just it boils down to when you said that, I immediately thought about 2 things. I thought about how being afraid to make mistakes normally is something that we worry about when we're worried about what other people think. That's the only thing that makes that really prevalent. And I also thought about how you were saying when you're 7 years old or when you're young, right? And you go up to your mom or dad, look, I drew a spaceship and it's just a black scribbly thing. And they say, oh my gosh, that is so beautiful. That's the best spaceship I've ever seen. And it's nobody can take that away from you. You were told by the person that matters that it's the best thing that they've ever seen. And you just kept making the black scribbly thing. You was yep, this is it. I don't have to change it. And I feel that's how God wants us to approach our creativity. He said, wow, that is beautiful. That's the best thing ever. And no one should take that away from you. He gave that to you. You did it. It was exactly what it's supposed to be. And that's really all that matters. That's the only opinion. Even, dare I say, even over yours. That's the opinion that matters. And I only say that because sometimes we can be our own worst critic when in reality it's exactly what it's supposed to be. This is ugly. I don't like this. I don't like that. But it's supposed to look like that. So, but that takes, spending time with him and figuring out how he feels about what you're doing. And, not being worried about the audience. The audience will come, the audience they'll come or they'll fall off or they'll go or they'll do what they're going to do regardless. So it's just
Yes.
Yeah. That's what I thought about when you said that.
That just sent me. Because the thing about that is also
Mm-hmm.
because when you're a child and that happens, it puts you in a space where you're not afraid to keep doing it.
Mm-hmm.
You by default do your X amount of hours of however long it takes for something to become like something that you can actually do. I forgot how many hours it is.
Mm-hmm.
But if you do so many hours of something, that you become proficient at it.
Mm.
And it made me think about being a child and drawing these little people over and over and over and over until one day it really looked like what I saw the first time I drew it. Even though the first time I drew it didn't really, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Wow.
Necessarily look like that. But then I think about the support that I had. But I promise, I probably got an art set every Christmas, every birthday, like anything I wanted in regards to something I wanted to do. My mother put out and got me something for it.
That's beautiful. I love that.
So when I tell you, that just sent me like somewhere.
That's what I thought about, man. I was like, that's exactly what that is. Like if we just put our attention on the opinion that matters. And you'll find when you do stuff like that, you begin to fall in love with it in a new way too. You know? Because you're spending time with the person who gave it to you. So it's almost like, you know, your boyfriend likes to play the game. You don't like to play the game, but you're going to play it for him because it's something he likes to do. So you let him show you how to play Madden. You sitting there like, I don't know why I'm playing this game, but I'm going to play it because I love you. And you actually start to understand football. And before you know it, y'all go get some wings at Buffalo Wild Wings and you yelling at the TV. Like, you don't even like football. Or you've been spending time with somebody who does. So my father's trying to quietly get ice. It's not working. I'm trying because he's like looking back at me.
Sorry, family.
It's okay, Daddy. I was laughing at you. I was laughing at him. I was trying not to laugh. Sorry, but yes, and he's looking back at me, trying to hover over the ice. It's not gonna work. But no, yeah. Right.
Come on, ice maker. But that was just so good to me. One thing I definitely, I really want to, anybody who's dealing with like writer's block or like feel like they have a creative block.
Yes.
I really want to somehow address that during the event.
Yeah.
I feel like our activations do that.
They do.
But I really want to just be led by God and find a way to take it further. I didn't feel that as strongly the first time because I didn't feel it as we're approaching this. I didn't know you were sensing that in the spirit. Yes,
I was, Veronica. I had to assess it and put it where it needed to go because I thought it was me. I was like, I'm sorry. I was just saying I had to like assess it and figure out where to put that feeling because I thought it was me. I thought I was feeling blocked or something. So I was like, okay, is that me? Is that? And then I said that to myself earlier today. I was like, maybe that's what we're going to talk about, like having creative blocks. But then I was like, I don't really feel, what is that? And I was like, okay, I need to set that to the side because I can't really navigate it yet. And you just like, help me pull it on through. That's what it is. It's for that. That's what that is. I love it. Okay, yeah. I think yes, it's gonna do that. It's gonna do that.
Yes. So I want to really set that intention out there.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll be something guys will be praying about as this week passes, as we get closer to Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so What is it anything that you're seeing that you think will be like present in the room?
Anything that I'm seeing that I think will be present in the room. I feel like,
and even virtually, because we have virtual tickets available to guys. So I'm like even speaking virtually, right?
I feel like there'll be some reservation in the room, and we'll be prepared to address it. But I do believe that there'll be some reservation where people are really trying to, and not even reservation in regards to the event, but reservation in regards to yourself and your own creativity, like that needs to be addressed or navigated or whatever. It's like I almost like someone may feel like they've been holding back, and they need to know that, like you said, just they don't need to be afraid to make mistakes. Maybe that's why they're holding back, or maybe they're holding back because they can't really tell what they're supposed to do. And so there may be some opportunities to address or help folks address, like, or take whatever they have to the next level, or figure out what's in their hands so that they don't have to feel like, I can't move because I don't even know what I'm using to move, kind of thing. But I feel like, I feel like there's like a creative, what's the word I'm looking for? And I think this will never leave, honestly. Like just this creative deliverance, if I can say that. Like I feel like there'll be like a creative deliverance, moments for just creative breakthrough.
Yes.
And yeah, I'm here for it. How about you?
Yes, I definitely feel that. I didn't know what to call it. I was gonna say breakthrough. I was gonna say like elevation.
Yes. Okay.
And I really feel like there'll be creatives who don't consider themselves creative. But I have a lot of friends who don't necessarily have creative jobs, but they are creative people. One of my really, really, really close friends, like she works for the government, has had an amazing career. You know what I mean? With the government and everything like that. But her personality. Oops, sorry. Instagram. My iPhone. Sorry, guys.
You good?
But her personality is full. I'm here. I'm good. Okay.
Yes.
It did a little flicker or something. I don't know.
Oh.
But her personality is full and big and creative, and even the things that she does outside of work for her friends and family, the way she dresses, the way the ideas that she has that she might want to do outside of her job, the way her home is decorated, everything she does screams creative.
Wow.
To me, you know what I mean? But I don't know if she would actually, she probably might use creative as one of the words to describe herself, but that's not like the first thing. I feel like there will be people like that in the room. Or I really would love to see people like that in the room.
Yeah.
Because I feel like what we do opens you up beyond someone who's just trying to have a career in the creative field.
Right.
Really helps you see your life and create your life. Like, yeah.
I love that. I agree with that also. Yeah. It's going to be a dope time, y'all. We just can't wait. We're excited. We're so excited. We're so excited.
So.
Yes. So if you've already gotten your tickets, we haven't had a chance to like look at the registration fully yet, I'm sure. But if you've already gotten your tickets, just be prepared. Just be open. If you haven't gotten it yet and you plan to, just be prepared. Be open. Be ready to be free. Be ready to be. Just know that you'll be safe. Know that we understand that this is different. It's not your typical creative gathering where, you know, you're kind of wallflowering it the whole time. Everybody's just kind of posted up, checking everybody out. Like, we want you to be ready to interact, ready to, you know, approach creativity the way that it should be approached. Like, we shouldn't have to tiptoe around other creative people. So I want us to, you know, just, yeah, we don't have to tiptoe around each other. So just be ready for that and be ready to receive. Like, if you have something that you're working on and you need help or you need an idea, like, bring it, you know, bring it and be prepared to discuss it, not for the purpose of exploiting ideas or for the purpose of, you know, people wanting to know what you got going on. We really want this to be a place where we can help each other, where people can go further. And it's like a space to give without expecting anything in return. So if you need something, just know, like, this is for you. It's there's no strings attached. There's none of that, you know. And it's just an opportunity to just make a full investment in yourself and in someone else, because you may be holding what someone else needs. You may be holding something, and a lot of times as creatives, we think every idea is supposed to be for us, and that's not true. Especially if you know and surround yourself with other creative people, you might feel what they're feeling, or you might, you know, something might catch you that they're doing that you might not even know that they're supposed to do yet because it's the idea in your head. But then when you get with them, they start talking to you, and you know, that thing that you were thinking about earlier this week, it could be for them. It might not be for you. But that's, you know, that's some advanced giving away, you know. People not ready to give like that, but I want us to be able to give like that. I want to everyone should be free to give that way. Especially when it comes to creativity. Like, creativity is infinite. God is a creator, so there's no idea gets lost, no idea gets stolen, no idea gets any of that, you know. And that's just something that God's been revealing to me this week. And it's helped me to let go of even things that I felt happened to me. Yeah. So my dad just shared this with me. He said he heard these lyrics while we were talking. It says, "I think that I can. You say that I can. Now I believe that I can. I can what I can be because of you." So I wanted to release that. I think that, what'd you say?
The melody is amazing that I hear.
Okay, so he's gonna have to share the melody with us too, y'all. But these just the lyrics. So for those who don't know, my father is a musician. He is also I don't know how many number threat in the creative industry. He does everything. He plays the piano, he plays the saxophone, he sings. He is a theater guru. He is known everywhere for a lot of stuff. And he is also a creative coach and director. So but yes, as we were talking, he's so diligently serving my mother and making her some burgers. And he just typed these lyrics out on his phone. Oh, it locked up. But I think I remembered it. It said, "I think I can. You say I can. So I believe I can." Right?
I think that I can. You say that I can. Now I believe that I can. I can be what I can be because of you.
Okay, we're gonna have to hear that with the music and everything. That's nice. I like that. I like that.
Okay, I believe I can.
We're gonna have to hear that, all that fleshed out. We're gonna have to hear that flushed out, not fleshed out, flushed out. But yes, yeah. Okay. I think that, listen, that's a nice little mantra.
That is. Because I really feel like that is the biggest thing. Like, in looking at my life, what has held me back most is myself.
Yeah.
Like, not believing that I can do what I'm actually called to do. The gifts that I actually have, not believing that they're good enough. And then when I actually got in the rooms that I was afraid to go in for so long and saw that these people did not know, okay? They knew, but it wasn't, they knew what I knew. Like, they didn't know anything other than what I knew. I was like, so you mean to tell me I could have
all this time, I thought.
This whole time. So that has been my biggest thing, really since 2021, going into 2022.
Yeah.
It has just become bigger and more apparent. You know, wow, okay. And one thing that just was real week, I didn't think I would be sharing this, but God just said share this, is that when you are are a servant of the Lord, and what I mean by that, like, I'm not talking specifically of titles. I'm saying, like, when your life, like, I'm not talking about making mistakes or not making mistakes. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about when you have given your heart over to the Lord and you are, like, diligently walking in that way, even in error sometimes, but diligently, like, walking in that way. Your heart is for God. Okay, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And you allow Him to use your gifts. So that could be anything, any gift.
Yeah.
He will sustain you. Like, and because I think we talked about this thing, God takes care of me before on here. God will take care of you.
Oh my God.
It's like, if you think about Elijah, when he was in, Elijah was being sustained by God. He was by work, and ravens were feeding him, and then God told him to leave and go, and there will be a widow woman who will
go ahead, V.
Who will sustain you. And he needed that, right? Him being there was for her. But at the same time, he had a place to stay. She prepared a room for him. Like, when you think about that. So we always look at, like, he was on, like, assignment, which he was. But we never look at, like, the personal side of that, which is like, bruh, I be needing a place to stay, and I be needing food to eat, and I be needing to be taken care of, right? But, and then when you go to Matthew, God knows you have needs of all these things. Like, seek ye first the kingdom of God and all His righteousness, and all these things will be added to you, because God knows that you have need of these things. Don't think about worry about what you're going to eat, what you drink, what you're going to put on.
Gosh.
All of those things, right?
Wow.
It really goes in conjunction together, because in my situation, like, I can't even begin to tell you, like, when God blesses you with something, and it's just like, this is like super good. Is this too good to be true? Like, this is super good. Like, when you're just like, okay. And so I was very much thankful in my situation. I was, like, talking to the lady who owns the place that I moved to. And I was like, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And she's like, no. Thank you for even being here. And she just started to tell me why. And I was just like, and that's when God has been speaking to me, like, listen, I take care of you.
Yes.
Because you're looking at a situation like, I used to look at myself like, what was me, as far as I don't have enough. I don't have enough. Like, what was me? I don't have enough. I never have enough. What was me? When God is like, no, like, you'll always have all sufficiencies and all things, and you'll always be able to give, not because of something that you did, but because you serve me. Like, you serve me. You're not afraid to, like, say what I tell you to say. You're not afraid to do what I tell you to do. And I feel like we need to bring that full force, like within our creative endeavors, because that's when we'll see like transformation and breakthrough.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been really like just more apparent that, and even flat in my face, that the sleep crazy, and people like souls are out here dying, not receiving Christ, not living the life that God has for them. So I feel like we are carriers of something so powerful. The fact that being a believer and a minister of the gospel is powerful, all within itself. I'm just speaking specifically to like in the creative realm, because just the appeal and how people can, like, you can put something in a song and people can learn it and it'll change an entire nation. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's powerful.
So powerful.
So powerful. You know what I mean? And we are entrusted with it. So that's why I just feel like, and I'm about to cry. Like, that's why I just feel like I'm so thankful for Taylor. I'm so thankful that we were able to come alongside each other, because her heart is the same as far as it's, yes, we want to be excellent at what we do in our craft, and she is one that is like, she takes her craft so seriously and she executes extremely well. So it's like, yes, we're going to do all of that, but first, are you okay?
That's it.
Like, her heart is for that. Like, are you okay?
Amen.
So
yeah. Yes.
I get off my soapbox.
No, this is what we do. This is where the soapbox can live and be free. We are the creative soapbox, but no. No, I love that. I love that. And even that just made me even just think about what my dad just did. Like how just hearing us talk, it stirred those lyrics right out of him, you know? Like these are the types of atmospheres that I just believe God wants us to be more intentional about. You know, because it happens all the time where creatives get together and your creative juices get flowing when you're in the right atmosphere. Like that happens all the time. But just imagine if you were intentional about it, you know, and how much further it could go. Like, I'm grateful for that. And even how the same thing happened with one of the artists that came to the last the Creative Cafe. She was like, she actually had studio time, you know, she had somewhere to already go after our event, and she set her day up so that she could come to it and then go there. But she didn't plan or have any lyrics for where she was going. She was just going to let it flow. But the lyrics started coming at the Creative Cafe. Like she just sat and wrote it right, like as we were ending, I think she said. And I love that, because that's what it's for. And then when she went to the event, that she had, the studio time that she had after, she had met up with another artist that she did not know, had never heard before. And the songs that they had literally were to the same medley that they chose the same instrumental, I think, or the same beat. And their lyrics came together for the song. Like that, stuff like that comes from intentional, you know, creative space, not just by happenstance creative space. And I just love that. And she was also saying that at that event, they were actually, you know, taking what we were already cultivating at our event to a whole nother level. Like they were already there. And I'm just like, this is the wave. Like this is the wave. People need to get on this wave of just making sure you're okay before, you know, or alongside your craft and your gift. Like you healthy, whole, creative. Like that's our thing, and it's there for a reason. It's there for a reason.
Because I wholeheartedly believe, and I learned this several years ago from shout out to Darlena Austin.
The great.
Shout out to her.
The great Darlene Austin. Even my dad's like the great.
Shout out to her. She told me a long time ago that you are the first partaker of anything that you minister. So even creatively, like you're the first partaker of anything that you do. So that song that you wrote, like whatever it's about, you're ready to
You
partake
get that.
because in order
You
for
get
you
that.
to deliver it effectively, you have to have an experience with it. You have to like get free from it. You have to like go through the process of
Yes.
it. You know what I mean? So I believe that wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
And that is not a light thing. You know what
No,
I mean?
not at all. Not at all.
Like you have to take that serious and really be intentional.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what came out of this. Because we came into this conversation like, I don't know what we're talking about, but
Yeah.
just flow. I guess that's the thing that came out of this, like be intentional.
Mm-hmm.
So anybody who plans to come to Creative Cafe, whether you're coming virtually or in person, if you're on Facebook or on YouTube, the link is up here right now, and you can also go to the event page.
This event makes me dance. I'm so excited. I said every time we talk about it, I start like dancing a little bit.
You should be your shoulders. A little shoulders.
I'm excited. Excited.
And on Instagram, click the link in our bio. But I say like definitely come. We want you guys to come and participate.
Yes.
I guess the only homework before you come is to just set your intention.
That works.
Just
That's
set your
homework.
intention.
That's real
Like,
homework
what
right
do you want
there.
to see? What do you want to see change about the way you create things? What do you want to see change in your endeavors in life? Like even beyond actually creating something for something, but just you as a person. You know what I mean? What do you want to see change in your life? Like really set that intention, because I just believe God that He will fulfill it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Amen.
Period. Poop.
Period. Poop. Period.
I am complete. I don't know how you feeling. Is it anything else? Any more questions? Anything flowing? Like how you feeling?
I feel great. I feel grand. I feel wonderful. Thank you all for joining. We hope to see you next week. We hope to see you next week. Yes, 4 to 7 p.m. at Manna Nutrition, Accokeek, Maryland, or virtually. Either one. Please feel free to check the link in both of our bios on Instagram and Facebook. If you are on YouTube, the link is there for you to check out. We hope to see you at Creative Cafe. Thank you all those who joined. We had Beck 25 hop in here, Coffee, the Queen jumped in here, Gizmo Art jumped in here, Celeste, the Lockpreneur jumped in here. What? I love her. She is amazing. Thank you so much for jumping in here, girl.
Thank you.
She is a wonderful lockpreneur, as she says. Just a beautiful spirit. I'm so glad she was a happy follow. I've been one of those, watching followers. But she has an amazing lock business, and she's just a beautiful spirit from what I see. So definitely a great inspiration and follow.
I didn't see it till just now. I don't know why it popped up late. But Tamika Arnold Carter, the songstress herself. Oh my God.
Y'all see that? That took my eyebrows.
That took
my eyebrows. She is amazing. An amazing singer. Listen, an amazing vocalist, an amazing songstress, an amazing author, y'all. Like she's just a publisher. Just amazing people hopping in here. It's so wonderful.
She said that she wants to write a play. So I just come into agreement with that.
That is dope. Yes. We hope to see y'all at Creative Cafe. Sound like that's where y'all need to be. Creative Cafe. But no, super duper excited, y'all. I'm good. I'm excited and I'm good.
Yes, well,
Oh, I see the fist pump. Yes.
do a fist bump over here.
Oh man, thank you guys so much.
Thank y'all for joining us.
Yes.
For sure.
And we do acknowledge that Creative Cafe is on a Sunday this time. So we will be sort of going live afterwards, the way that we did before. Gizmo said been following Veronica since the old Periscope days. I love your creative self. Yes, Periscope.
Thank you. Yes, it was him and Britt.
Wow, okay.
We used to just get on Periscope and have it up, okay?
I love it. I love it. Well, thank you for joining us here. That's so dope. That's so dope.
Amazing art.
Long time creative relationships. That's so beautiful.
Yes.
But yes, y'all, we hope to see y'all that listen, come hang out with us for Creative Cafe. We're so excited. Remember, space is limited. So just get your registration in as soon as you can because it is limited for a reason. Even the way that the hangout is set up is for intimate space. So, and I'm super excited that we will be hearing from the owner again of Mana Nutrition. She will be letting us in her space and all that. So I'm just so excited to just share what she has going on too. We'll make some time for that. And yes, I don't know, B, are you? Look, I'm good.
Bishop Kevin White said, I don't know what you're talking about, but it sounds interesting.
My bishop is on here. That's my bishop, guys. Kevin White. Hello, Bishop. Yes, it was amazing. Feel free to go back and watch, Bishop. Well,
okay, so we are having a Creative Cafe at Mana Nutrition.
Yes, actually, you work out there. He works out. Yes.
With Crystal.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yes, I seen him on one of her Instagram things, and I commented, I said, "That's my bishop. That's my bishop and my pastor." But no, she is hosting an event for us next Sunday from 4 to 7. So if you or pastor can make it, feel free to check out the registration and come on in there. Y'all are both creative minds. Listen, come on in there. But yes. I feel good. I feel good. What's up? Well, I can't see the comment. Let me go to Facebook.
You have to come on Facebook. I don't know why I'm sorry, guys. I don't know why the comments didn't come up first sooner.
Yeah. I can't even see him yet.
Yes. I'm here for the best.
Yeah, maybe they'll come. I probably have to go back and watch. He is so dope. He is so dope, girl. Like, it's so dope. He's a dope person. They both are just dope people. But yes. I feel so amazing, man. I feel good. I'm excited. If you follow the event in Facebook, just be on the lookout. We'll be kind of posting a little bit in there just as God reveals things for us to share or just, give more insight on what to have in the event. And if you are joining virtually, no worries. We give all of the instructions to you upon registration. So it won't be just an empty virtual experience for you. You will know all that you need. Like, it's very engaging, very interactive. So you will get the most out of it. And yes, if you come in person, just be prepared to get all you need. Be prepared to get and enjoy a shake,
Yes, you
be
get
prepared.
A complimentary shake with your ticket.
And we have all of your materials, so just come with whatever you have.
Yeah, playlist. Like, you get so much.
So much.
And
you get us, okay? You get us.
Show us with all of our creativity.
Yes.
All of whatever God has said for us that day.
Yeah.
Or this whole time as we've been preparing.
Mm-hmm. And we don't hold back. We don't believe in that. So come get it all. Let's get it all. All right. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Stay tuned for next week. Woo, woo, woo. Bye.